Hey, it's the Marks family, and it's time for our next big task. You could say number 2, our septic system, and we're throwing in a few smaller projects along the way. So far, we've cleaned up the area that we're going to build on, the site plan has been approved, and the driveway's been punched in, which the whole family is enjoying for now until we trench for power right down the center. That will be in a video to come soon. And just like the first step in many of these projects in the building process, we have to start by measuring the septic layout. What are you doing?
I don't know. After I told the county I was going to put my shop. Okay, that's edge of shop. What's the number on the I should have brought a piece of paper that had all this, because
You were just too excited.
the paper holder is not holding the paper, she's holding a video camera. What I should do is shoot 10 feet from the shop. I should start right here at the closest point, get my elevation, and then shoot the contours and see where it's going to end up. Yeah? So that's the nearest it could be. And then it's 10 foot on center each trench. So what we'll do is we'll do that contour, we'll take it down to this contour, and I think I can fit.
You telling him, Bristol? Tell him.
What tarnation have we done here besides paint a bunch of paint all over my land? Got paint dirt now. Now what do we do? So we'll do 5 80-foot runs to make 400 feet. This will be our first. Let's go to 90. Let's give ourselves a couple feet to get this all built. Hey Sean, boy, reel it in. Reel it in. Reel that fish in.
After we got it all staked out, it was time to call the county for an inspection. After they reviewed the layout, we were good to go. And then it was time to start digging. Wow.
Yeah, I dug it as straight as I could.
Seriously?
No, it's actually supposed to follow the contours of the earth. And I wanted to miss that whole tree, so I did my best.
How deep?
It's supposed to be like 30 inches. My wife and kids with their shovels out here helping me.
Mm-hmm. Wife and kids with shovels. Get your shovel, Bristol Ann.
Hey, you want to help me? Hold the tape measure roughly like around the edge of this trench.
Okay, let me just do that one-handed.
All right, well, good morning. As you can see, we got a big machine on the job. Well, it's big for me. I'm not used to running excavators of that size. but it's been good. So did some work yesterday. I didn't do any filming, just tried to get a lot done and didn't have anyone out here helping me, so just worked. Got the drain lines all cut in. Get you a shot of that. Looks all pretty good. I got some handwork to do still. This hole dug for the septic tank, pretty much done. Got to put the bucket on this morning and clean it out, get it to grade. The hammering went pretty good yesterday. I got into some like red cinder material, so it's pretty soft, easy digging. Went pretty good. So I've got the septic tank dug. I've got the transformer vault dug into grade. A little bit of handwork there. And I've got a pole vault, which is where they're going to splice the wires to pull power to the house underground. And I got into some really hard rock yesterday. Probably spent an hour trying to hammer that, and I just don't have the right technique with hard rock hammering. Not enough skill, not enough experience doing it. So today I'm going to try to find a new spot to put it. Hopefully get into some softer rock material. Hopefully just a little bit of hammering and can dig most of that. So if all goes well, I'll try to get some trench work done for the plumbing. The wellhead is over there on the neighbor's property. We have a shared well agreement, so I was going to rough in, at least get it trenched close, get 90% of it trenched up to where the shop's going to go. We'll have the big machine. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. Time for the messy part. I'm really not an expert at this, but it's my second time, so I'll give it a shot. I came more prepared with towels today, so. All right, thought I could pull levers all day and then realize, got to do some math at some point, which is my favorite here first thing in the morning. Got the laser spinning. All right, so first thing I'll do, establish our grade. This is our flow line out, the effluent line out. We'll get this grade established. Okay. So that's a 317, we'll just call it a 320 for even numbers. The bottom of the tank to the flow line, the invert elevation coming out is 51 inches, which is 4.25 feet in feet intense. So 4.25 plus the 320 would be a 745. And I want to leave it a little low, so I put some ag base in there. So I'm going to go down to 755, which is about a 10th low, and grade the subgrade to that. So 755. Right now we're just checking for basically to make sure I've got the right amount of material in there. That's great. So I'm pretty close right there. I'm lower on the end nearest me. There's more material on the other side of the hole, so that just tells me I need to take a few more scoops out, and then we'll knock it down again, get it nice and smooth, and then get in the hole and take some measurements, make sure that the hole is actually big enough for the tank that I got to put in there, because that would not be fun to have the tank show up and not fit. So yeah, looks pretty good. A little bit of fine tuning and we're getting close.
Look at your face.
Got the hammer loaded up on the trailer. Gotta take that back to work. That is the boss's. Look at that sunset. Oh my goodness. Pretty productive day. I did get, well, let's show you here. So we got the transformer vault right there. Behind the tree is where the septic tank goes. And then the lines going across there is the drain field for the septic system. And off to the left, going off in the distance, is the plumbing, trench for the plumbing coming out of the well. We're still working on getting a well pump put in, as well as a cistern, and then I'll run all my PEX or whatever material I use to run from the cistern. Yeah, didn't tear into the electrical conduit trenching at all. Figure out weight on that. I really don't want to buy materials, and the trench ends up going right down the driveway, so I want to hold off on kind of blocking myself out for a while. Yeah, beautiful night, beautiful day. Got a lot done. Enjoyed running this 210. It was a good machine, and the breaker worked great. Things went well, so got a bunch of handwork to do. I need to come spend some time out here, some hours with a level, go through, fine grade everything, basically by hand, because I just was blowing and going as fast as I could today, utilizing this machine. And then yeah, need to get some water out here, get a jumping jack, a roller, get some compaction going on some of these areas, and then order parts and pieces for the septic tank. So, or excuse me, the drain field. So yeah, awesome night. I got about 4 more rounds of fueling to do. Doing this with a 5-gallon can is not ideal. And I'm making a mess.
We hope you enjoyed this first segment of the septic system and would appreciate a like and a subscribe if so. Part 2 will conclude with the install of the lines and the tank. See you soon!